Tonight, the headlines are stark. The date is January 19th, 2026. Tensions are boiling over in the West Philippine Sea. A Filipino fishing boat, the Maria Clara, is surrounded by large Chinese vessels. The fishermen on board are just trying to make a living in waters their families have fished for generations. But now, every trip is a gamble. Water cannons are fired, not at warships, but at simple wooden boats. The Philippine Coast Guard rushes to intervene, their ships smaller but resolute. It's a David and Goliath story on the high seas. The radio crackles with tense commands and warnings. For the Coast Guard and Navy, this is the new normal. They are the thin line of defense, protecting their people and sovereign rights. This isn't an isolated incident, it's a relentless pressure campaign. Filipino fishermen report daily harassment, nets cut, catch stolen, chased from traditional grounds. These actions challenge international law and attempt to rewrite the map of the South China Sea. For the Philippines, the stakes could not be higher. The nation's identity and future are tied to these waters. A breaking point has been reached. The constant intimidation has forced a response. The Philippine government has said enough is enough. A quiet but determined revolution is underway, not of conflict, but of preparation. The goal: build a navy and coast guard that can stand firm, a force to protect its people and territory. This is the story of a nation fighting back, not with anger but with resolve and strategy. The world is watching as the Philippines stands its ground. Every confrontation at sea is a test of national will. The outcome will shape the region's future. And for the people on those boats, it's about survival and dignity. Beyond the headlines, there's a human cost. In Zambales and Palawan, we met fishermen like Mang Cardo, who has spent his life at sea. His income has been cut in half. The rich fishing grounds are now too dangerous. We used to fill our boats, he says. Now we're lucky to feed our families. Fishing is more than a job. It's culture, heritage, and identity. But that legacy is under threat. Young people hesitate to follow in their parents' footsteps. The local economy suffers. Businesses that support fishing struggle to survive. The ripple effect is felt deeply on shore. Every time a crew leaves, families wait in anxiety, listening for news of another confrontation. Children ask why their fathers can't fish in certain areas. The stress is wearing people down, creating a sense of helplessness. This is about more than fish. It's about dignity and the right to provide for one's family. These stories are fueling the government's new direction. Protecting these communities is now a national cause. Sovereignty is not abstract. It's the safety of a fisherman, the livelihood of a family. The government is listening, and change is underway. The plight of these fishermen has become a rallying cry. The nation is committed to defending its people and their way of life. The crisis at sea is shaping a new sense of unity. The struggle is personal, and the stakes are real. The future of these coastal towns depends on what happens next. The nation's resolve is being tested, and the world is beginning to understand what's truly at stake. In Manila, urgency has taken hold. President Marcos Jr. declares, the Philippines will not give up a single inch of territory. This is more than rhetoric, it's a shift in national policy. Diplomacy is now backed by credible defense. The centerpiece, the Armed Forces Modernization Program, with a focus on the Navy. For decades, the fleet was made up of aging second-hand ships. The government recognized the gap and launched an ambitious plan to build a modern naval force. Billions of pesos are being invested in new assets. The goal, a minimum credible defense, a navy that can patrol, deter, and respond. The focus isn't on starting conflict, but preventing it. The message, the Philippines is ready to defend its rights. The shift is also cultural, instilling pride and a new mindset in the armed forces. Investment is in both hardware and people. Training is being upgraded. Sailors are sent abroad to master advanced systems. This transformation is about more than ships. It's about building confidence and capability. A new generation of guardians is rising. The Navy is becoming a symbol of national pride. The journey is challenging, but the direction is clear. The Philippines is determined to secure its future at sea. The Navy's transformation is a leap from old to new. Once the flagship was a relic from World War II. Now the approach is strategic, building a layered defense. The first layer: fast, agile patrol craft for inshore defense. They respond quickly to threats near the coast. Smuggling, piracy, terrorism. The next layer: offshore patrol vessels, or OPVs, the workhorses of the fleet. They patrol the vast West Philippine Sea, monitor foreign vessels, and protect fishermen. Equipped with modern radar, they see, beyond the horizon. The final layer: powerful frigates and corvettes. These multi-role warships deter aggression with advanced weapons. Their presence raises the stakes for any potential adversary. This layered approach ensures the right tool for every job. From coastal law enforcement to high-stakes deterrence, the Navy is ready. It's a complete modern defensive posture. The transformation is systematic and smart. The Philippines is building a Navy for today's threats. The days of relying on outdated ships are over. A new era of maritime security has begun. The Philippines' geography demands a diverse fleet. The small, fast Acero-class patrol boats are perfect for narrow island channels, ideal for intercepting smugglers and pirates. Further out, larger vessels take over. The new offshore patrol vessels are floating command centers, equipped with helipads and hangars for helicopters. They extend the Navy's reach and can deliver relief during disasters. The most formidable ships are the new frigates, like BRP Jose Rizal and BRP Antonio Luna. Armed with missiles and advanced radar, they can track hundreds of targets. Their main purpose: to prevent conflict by showing credible defense. This mix of ships creates a balanced, flexible force. It's not about having the biggest ships, but the right combination for every mission. From law enforcement to disaster relief and high-level warfare, the fleet is ready. This tailored approach is smart and cost-effective. The Navy can meet the diverse challenges of its maritime environment. The fleet is built for tomorrow's security, not yesterday's battles. The modernization is strategic and forward-looking. The Philippines is preparing for any challenge at sea. The Philippines isn't modernizing alone. International partnerships are a cornerstone of its defense strategy. The US, Japan, South Korea, and France are key allies. The US provides training and joint exercises, improving skills and interoperability. Japan supplies large patrol vessels, boosting Coast Guard capabilities. South Korea builds new frigates and trains Filipino crews. France is in talks to help develop submarine capability. These partnerships go beyond hardware. They build relationships and expertise. The network of alliances creates a collective security umbrella. Any act of aggression against the Philippines is now a concern for the international community. The global handshake accelerates transformation and strengthens the nation's position. The Philippines is showing it has powerful friends. Together, they are shaping a more secure future for the region. Let's see these new ships in action. The BRP Jose Rizal, a modern frigate, has joined major international exercises, proving its advanced capabilities. Its presence signals a confident, capable Navy. The Japanese-built BRP Teresa Magbanua is a constant presence in the West Philippine Sea, protecting fishermen and conducting rescues. The South Korean BRP Conrado Yap, a heavily armed corvette, boosts anti-submarine warfare. These ships bridge the old and new, providing vital capabilities. More than steel, they are crewed by dedicated Filipino sailors. On board, young officers and crew work with professionalism and pride. Their skill turns advanced platforms into effective guardians. The modernization is about people as much as ships. The fleet is the heart of the nation's maritime defense. These sailors are the future of the Philippine Navy. Their resolve is the Navy's true strength. Naval modernization is driving economic growth and national development. The goal: build more ships at home, creating jobs and new skills. Contracts for new vessels include provisions for local shipbuilding. Technology and expertise are being transferred to Filipino workers. The aim is self-reliance, maintaining and eventually building warships domestically. This strengthens national security and reduces dependence on foreign supply chains. Defense spending becomes an investment in the nation's future. Industrial development is a quiet but powerful part of the strategy. The program is a source of national pride. Filipinos now see modern ships flying their flag. Sailors train with the world's best, building confidence and unity. The Philippines is ready to stand up for itself on the world stage. Renewed pride is fueling transformation. The nation is building strength for generations to come. The future is one of growing confidence. Modernizing a navy is a marathon, not a sprint, but the course is set. The Philippines is building a modern, respected naval and coast guard force. The days of a token presence at sea are over. Now, active patrols and credible deterrence are the norm. The goal: a West Philippine Sea defined by peace, stability, and law. For fishermen, it means a safer future. For the nation, protection of resources. A modern navy secures economic and environmental heritage. Diplomats now speak with greater weight, backed by real capability. The Philippines is a responsible regional stakeholder and a force for stability. New ships represent more than hardware. They are the nation's will and pride. A new dawn is breaking. A confident, sovereign Philippines ready for the challenges ahead. The nation is secure in its territory and master of its destiny at sea,